Hello, thank you for stopping by my channel. This is Vintage Shabby Goodness, and my name is Patty. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. The plan is to show you how to make this little folio. I had been asked by a couple of ladies if I would show on YouTube how it's made. And it's just a small little folio that, it's not very hard to do or anything. So, I said, sure, we'll give it a try. I don't know how good I'll be at that, but we'll give it a shot. But the bad thing is, I've already got it started and partially made because I thought my camera was rolling, but lo and behold, my phone decided to shut itself off and run an update. So I got none of what I was doing except for trying to get it set up. So, what I have, I will try to explain it, the best I can of what I've already done. And I'm so sorry for this. I wish there was a bell or something that would let you know that your camera's not running. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. Here's the folio. This part here is the envelope that I attached to the base of the folio. So this base is just a standard 8.5 by 11, and all I did was fold it in half. See, it folds out. Okay, so then I took an envelope and I covered it up with, papers that I like, pretty papers, kind of collaged them on there. And then this is the decoration I put on there, along with that ruffle. And then there's a tuck inside, or a tag inside. But see, this is, like I said, this is the front of the folio. And you can see right here that this is where I attached it. I just cut down the lip of the envelope a little bit so it's not so big and hanging over so far. But it just folds down like that. And without that big old ruffle on there, you can see a little bit of the top of the book. So I hope that explains it okay for you. But this is what I have made so far. And this is the envelope that I was just talking about. This envelope right here, which I've gotten it covered and I've gotten it in here. Right here. So that's as far as I've gotten on this so far. It's just getting that envelope on there. So I haven't really done anything else except for I have stenciled on the inside. But otherwise, nothing else. I did get the flip up cut out that goes inside. The measurements are 5 1/8 or 5, whichever you prefer, by 7 1/2. And that's with it folded up. So actually, let's unfold that all the way and measure it, and it's 8 1/8. So I folded it down approximately 1/2 inch. I just folded it down. I mitered the sides so they don't show when you glue them down. Just gives it more of a finished look. So this is what folds over the top of the back part of your page. See, it just slides right on there. And you can kind of center it on here a little bit. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. And I'm just using the art glitter glue. That's what's best for paper on paper. I use the Fabri-Tac when there's fabric involved, or, you know, some jewels or something. It's pretty good at holding the jewels, but if you got too big of a piece, I would suggest the E6000 to glue that down with. So I've got this glued or laying down there. Make sure it folds, and it does. So I'm going to press down with the cloth in case there's any leakage of the glue, in case I went overboard and put too much. Yep, and it still closes. Okay, so we've got that flap on there, which is this flap right here. Oh, okay, so next we will want to put pockets in here. The pockets need to go right here. So let's see, what have I got for pockets? Okay, so let's measure these pockets. And these are 5 by 3 7/8. 5 by 3 7/8. Let's see, this one is a flip up, so I'll need a piece of vellum also to glue down as a pocket. Okay. I already forgot. This is just how my whole day has gone. So it's 3 5/8 by 5. Three. Okay. So I'm thinking it needed to go this way. Well, that took me a long time to get there now, didn't it? Just nothing was measuring out correctly. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'll get a punch hole. Let's see. We'll get this pocket done. Okay. Okay, and we're probably going to need another piece of paper to put in here. So this will cut through this paper. The thin paper these punches don't want to work on, so sometimes you got to put another piece of paper behind it to get it to work. And that still didn't want to work very good. There we go. I didn't get it in the middle very good, did I? Okay, and I think let's see. I think I might need to glue this piece of paper to add a little more strength to this, because it is pretty old flimsy. Yeah, that feels better. And we're going to glue this up here. Now remember, this is a pocket, so you'll only want to glue on 3 sides, and try to stay as close to the edges that you can. I'm shaking. Okay, make sure it's not upside down. Make sure it's not in the fold here. There we go. Take your cloth, mop up any glue. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess we could use that. Has a second pocket, but no, it's not long enough. We need to flip up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to build a gusset. Which all we have to do is just fold this in half. This is approximately a 1/2 inch wide. Just fold it in half down to approximately 1/4 inch. And let's see, it's going to go that way. So we're going to glue this part here. Okay. So you want to miter these little corners here. Then we're going to glue it. And of course, it'd look better if you took it all the way to the end. Evidently, I cut it off a little bit short. It's really not going to matter that much, but to keep it tidy and like that, it would be best that way. Okay. Well, that's cut wonky. Then you have your flip up there. Now, probably not going to find my vellum in this mess. Looks like I'd written a note there. And then I'm going to take the Fabri-Tac to glue this down, since we're using the vellum or tracing paper. This tracing paper is just harder to glue down to paper or to a lot of things. So I have better luck with art glitter glue or Fabri-Tac. Art glitter glue doesn't work very good at all. It's more of a wet glue there, so that it just warps the vellum all over. And the hot glue, it just kind of peels off. So okay, my cloth. And there you have it. That's your flips. So see, it's fairly easy. So if you just do it the right way instead of doing it the way I did it, pretty much. Kind of made a mess out of it there for a while, but I think we've got it fixed up. So we probably need to do a stencil on here. This is French. And since biscotti silk is French, I thought it'd go good, even though there is a pie on there. French like pies too, don't they? And there you go. There's that stenciled. Let's see. That's stenciled. That doesn't need to be stenciled, nor that. Okay. So that's it. You can do the decorating. You can decorate it any way that you want. If you want to put, I don't even know where everything is now. I've got a mess here. But, you know, if you want to put that belly band on here, you would just glue these two ends. Is all you want to glue. That way you can slide your postcard or whatever it is that you're wanting to put in there. So that's all you need to remember on that. So, okay, there you go. So if you have any questions, just send me an email. I'll put my email down at the bottom. If you need any more help, you know, just let me know. I'm sorry that my phone acted up, but that's just par for the course for my phone. It does that quite a bit. So, again, just give me a holler, and I'll put my email down below. And you all have a good day, and happy crafting. Bye.